Toledo Walleye have moved on to the Central Division Finals as we welcome Matt Melzak, the voice of the Walleye. And Matt, they swept Kalamazoo, which has become par for the course with the Fish in the first couple rounds of the postseason.
It has been. When you're talking about the divisional part of the playoffs, which we've seen over the last couple of years, that you start those first two rounds are division, so division semifinals, division finals. You have to go back to 2022, that first round series against Cincinnati, the last time Toledo lost a game in the first two rounds of that. I mean, it's 18 straight wins overall when you got the 14 plus the 4 in the playoffs. They've got 18 straight wins in divisional play. When you're talking about sweep against Kalamazoo, 2 sweeps last year, a sweep of Wheeling a couple of years ago. I mean, it's quite a run right now this team is on, plus a couple of wins against Cincinnati. So they've really dominated in the Central Division.
And Matt, a big part of the reason why they were able to sweep Kalamazoo, the depth of this Walleye team.
Yeah, it was, I mean, we even brought it up on the broadcast. Joel did a great job of even asking Coach about that, with the amount of guys that played at least a point at some point during that series. And when you can do that and you've got scoring all the way throughout your lineup, think about it. You had goals coming from your D. That's one of the reasons why this team is so hard to defend and why they score goals against just about everybody. It's because of the fact that they can get scoring from every player that's all the way through their lineup right now. That's a huge part of the whole thing.
Next up for Toledo, the Wheeling Nailers. They needed 5 games to eliminate Indy, and this will be a 2-3-2 series. First 2 games in Toledo this Friday and Saturday before they go to Wheeling.
Yeah, and all those games will be at Westbanco Arena in Wheeling. This is a team that Toledo played a little bit early in the year, late November, early December. Played them a couple of times in the late part of the year as well. And, they did have that one game they were supposed to play, didn't end up getting played. And that team is a little bit more of what the team that Toledo is going to see now. It's going to be a tough test. This is a team that can match Toledo as far as scoring goes down the lineup and even further along.
And this is a Nailers team that they picked up some key pieces that helped them in that series against Indy.
Yeah, they certainly did. Guys down from the American Hockey League, which you expect. Yep. Guys that played for them at some point during the year. We'll see what Toledo can bring. I think those first 2 games at home are always so key when you have the 2-3-2 format.
So the Walleye home Friday, Saturday. The Mud Hens on the road this week. And Matt, this Toledo baseball team has been so good at home all season long.
Yeah, almost unbeatable. I mean, they've been so good. Probably should have been 5-1 this past week at home against Worcester. They really should have. And it's a shame that didn't happen. They go 4-2. Still got the top record in the IL West division. A couple of games behind Scranton on the other side for that first half championship. And if they can get that first half championship, it means you have playoff baseball in Toledo come September. How cool would that be? This is a team that can hit it and they can pitch it.
Hens looking to get into the postseason. Walleye in the midst of the postseason. Of course, you can see all the Toledo Walleye playoff games home and away live right here on BCSN. Matt, thank you so much.
Appreciate it, Mark. It's going to be fun.